Okay, there we go. I was on mute, y'all. What's happening, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We are live. Just a quick tidbit. I'm getting everything started over on TikTok as well as Instagram, but I had a pleasant day. I was just just while we wait for DJ T-Rexx to get here. I was fasting yesterday, so I broke my fast starting at noon. I'm doing like a 48 split. So anybody understands fasting, you might have heard of rolling 72s, dry fasting, hard dry fast, soft dry fast, water fast, juice fast. I've done like all the fasts. And this time I wanted to test something out where I would not eat for 40 hours and then resume eating for 8 hours from the window of 12 to 8, and that's kind of what we're doing. And tonight the conversation is around family reunions, and I can say for myself, I've gone to many family reunions since I was a child. We really didn't start doing them on my mom's side until 2001. That was when I was in college. And then on my dad's side, they did it all the years. I distinctly remember going to my like my grandparents' house down in North Carolina. We traveled in the Grand Torino station wagon. Yes, it was a rust colored station wagon. My mom drove us all the siblings up until my older brother stopped going down there. It was like a 5 hour trip. So it was family reunion has always been a thing. Hence, that's why we're putting on the world family experience, or you can think about it as a reunion, right? It's not just it's not just our blood family who's coming. And I will say I just went to a family reunion, Terrence's family reunion on his this was on his mom's side. We just went there in July. This was for July 4th. So that was fun. Terrence, what you think about that family reunion?
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
What you do?
We had a lot of good food, spent time with the family.
We sure did. We ate like I think I was mentioning the other night. We had fish. I didn't eat the ribs because I really don't eat pork. What else did we have? Oh, the burgers were really good. Burgers, hot dogs. Then we went over your cousin's house on that Saturday and they had a full spread. I remember there was these lemon drops, drinks. There was drinks. They had all kinds of drinks, and then they were singing. Your cousin was singing Tennessee whiskey. It reminded me of being in Nashville. I was like, "Uh oh, we in Sumter, but we in Nashville. What's up with that?" It's like we had a. That was my first time going to one of Terrence's family reunions. I had been down to, of course, South Carolina many times, but just not to the family reunion. So they all were, so I guess they were happy to meet me. What do you think? Were they happy or were they like, who's this chick?
No, they were happy to meet you.
How you know they was happy?
No, they said it.
Oh, they said it to you or they said it that day?
No, they said it to me.
Oh, what they say? See, now I'm fine. I ain't know. I just decided to ask the question. What they say?
They say I need to keep that one.
Oh, what that mean? I don't know why that sounded like keep that chick, keep that chick. Like it sounded like Young Miami. Spin that, spin that. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Yeah, one of your cousins was trying to marry us off on that day. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at the wedding." I'm like, "What wedding? I don't know about this wedding yet. They must know something you don't know, right?"
Yeah,
hmm So we talked about this the other night. Family reunions. Of course, we're speaking of family because it's a tradition. in the black household, the black community, especially in the South, we do family reunions, whether it's every year, we do every other year. We do ours alternately on my mom's side in New Kent. And how often does your family do the reunion, the one we just attended?
This had been the first one in a couple of years. They're trying to get it uh, going back regular, like
Oh,
every two
okay.
years or so.
Gotcha. Yeah. So what do you think was the holdup in it having a pause where, now they got to revive it?
Um, just getting the family back together.
Was
Plus,
there anything? Go ahead.
over the past few years, of course, my grandmother passed. She was like the oldest. Um, and then one of her sisters passed, like, was it, I think, a year or two later. So it's like starting to lose some of the older family members. You want to try to make sure everybody gets together more regular.
So was your grandmother and her sister instrumental in keeping the family together with them being like the matriarchs and the oldest? What role did they play?
Yeah, definitely that. Because having a lot of, yeah, just be having a big family and being, of course, always when there's the elders in the family, that's always a big deal.
I know one of the thing, like some of the things we did, especially from the first one on my mom's side, we did our first one in 2001. So that was what, 25 years ago. We hosted it at my mom's, which was on the family property. We rented a tent. We had all kinds of stuff. I'm trying to remember if at that one we hired, I don't think we might have hired that company. We hired a catering company where they came and set up the food truck and fish and ribs and chicken and all of that. And we also had you speaking of back at that time, my all of my great aunts were still alive. My grandmother or grandfather was not alive, but my great aunts who were instrumental in my life, they were still living in '01 because they started dying around '06, '07, '08 and beyond. And I'm just thinking that was one of the highlights. Like you could, at the family reunion, you got someone who's an infant and you got someone who's 100. It's like you got all these people
Yeah.
who, yeah, what did y'all do to make sure all of the age groups communicated with each other?
We would do different games or just, of course, everybody introduced themselves.
What
Um,
kind of games?
um, yeah, like at this one we did what was it? Wasn't a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, it was kind of, yeah, I think
What
it was kind of
what?
like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, where you had to go find somebody with a name that started with a certain letter or who's the oldest, who lives the closest to where the reunion was, who's from the furthest away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We had to find somebody with braids, find somebody with locks, find somebody, find the youngest person, which that was your godmother's grandchild, right? Was the youngest because he was
Oh,
just born in
yes.
January. Well, there was another baby who came after, wasn't it? They was kind of neck and neck.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, to me, when family lives far from each other, like you have family in New York and Georgia and South Carolina and Oklahoma. Same with me. I got family in North Carolina, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, of course. It's like we don't get to see each other all the time. So the reunion is that time where during the summer we're going to be able to get together. We're going to have some good food, we're going to have some activities, we're going to do all this. We're going to play some music. Okay, which leads us into, cuz we talked about this the other night too. Did y'all have music at your family reunions? I know we listened to some this past time, but was it always customary for y'all to have music?
Um, Maybe not every time. I mean, you might have somebody playing music inside their car or something, but it may not have been an actual DJ or something there playing music.
Ours was different. We always had music. I remember as a little girl, my grandmother, Cora Loftin, Cora White Loftin. That's on my dad's side, y'all. Sewed these white drapes, like the robes you wear at church, and they were like little robes, and we had to sing a gospel song. God is the joy and the strength of my life. He moves all things, misery and strife. He promised to keep me, never to leave me, never, never come short of his word. We got to fast and pray, stay in the narrow way. I live my life clean every day. I want to go with him when he comes back. I've come too far and I never turn back. God is. And then I remember another time. This goes to show my family be singing. So another time, it was somebody who did the presence of. They had a whole like mini choir or something at the family reunion singing. The presence of the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord is here. I can feel him moving on the outside. Can't you feel him going on the outside? I can feel him away. It's all up to you. It's all up and dead and dead and up and said, and I can feel the presence of the Lord. And I'm gonna get my blessing right now. Yeah, they be like to hey Kishana. We talking about family reunions over here. And I'm saying at my family reunion down with my dad's family, they were singing the gospel song one time. Uh, but yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you had a revival at the reunion.
Well, that's kind of what it is. I mean, to me, each family has their signature. Some families might be dancers. Some families, they play cards. Some people like to drink. Oh, now my family like to drink now too. They be throwing it back. Do your people be drinking?
Some people do.
I think the people in my family be drinking. I told you about one of my great uncles, Samuel. He used to drink every day. One time, and I'm not saying this was the cause of him, this made him set the fire in the field, but it could have led to it. He set the field on fire one day. We had to call the fire department because he used to always burn trash. And then it's funny because we joke when he went in the hospital. Of course, he can't have no liquor, no alcohol in the hospital. He eventually died like months later because he ain't have his medicine. Sometimes the alcohol might be your medicine. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it is for some people. Okay, what songs would you play at the family reunion? If you was hosting a family reunion this year, what songs would you play for the people?
Of course, the first one that comes to mind is Family Reunion. I think that was the OJ's.
Family reunion. It's a family Yeah, Kishana said sip sip. You know people gotta have their drinks. It's true. People want that. You can't let them not have that drink. Don't tell nobody. Oh, you can't have no. This is an alcohol free party. They gonna be mad. They gonna say, I don't want to come. Cause we had some when we had said that 4th of July. Your one, yeah, your one cousin, what's his name? He was throwing them back, but he was intelligent with it too. He's like he's quoting the Bible and doing all this stuff as he has his drink. He's I was like, what is what's that cousin's name?
I'm trying to think of who that was.
He was out there when we were outside, just me, you, and him. Um, he was the one who was playing the Tennessee whiskey and all those country songs.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, my cousin Theo.
Oh, Theo. Yeah, he was getting it. He said Jill Scott. Oh, I didn't know there was a Jill Scott family reunion. Do you know that one? Jill Scott family reunion.
No, I haven't heard that one.
I need to listen to that because I don't. What album is that on? Jill Scott. Tell us what album that's on. I don't know that one. I think another good one is Sly and the Family Stone.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that one.
What you
And
like
I
about
guess
that
you could
song?
say, well, I mean, the theme of it about the family, plus that his group was like a family.
Mm, true.
And Mary
Yeah.
J. Blige, she made the song Family Affair. I don't know if it's
Oh,
big at family reunions or not.
I don't see why it can't be. Another one I just thought of because you talked about the OJs could be Love Train. People all over
Yeah.
the world join hands. We start a love train, love train. People all over the world join hands. We've got a love train. Me and my cousin Destiny. Oh yeah, she said she gonna send the link. Awesome, thank you. Me and my cousin Destiny. Oh, she just sent me the link. She just texted me the link. Um, yeah, me and my cousin Destiny, who is Orion's mom. You know, Orion is performing at the event, the World Family Experience. We performed to that song for my mom's 60th birthday. So we had a whole performance. We did James Brown. We had some songs way back in 1950s. We did The Hustle. It was, yeah, that was a good time. Now that's a good song. That could be a family reunion song, The Hustle. Dun, 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 dun. Do the hustle. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That makes me think of Saturday Night Fever too, like some John Travolta or something.
Yeah.
Grease. We could get some songs from Grease. I'm on a whole different train now. But what's wrong with that? You got to have the party music at the family reunion. Yes, Love Train. To me, family reunion should be just party music. If it like, makes you feel good or it makes you think about your family, you should have it. What about some R. Kelly? Is he off the limit? Cause you know he got the Party People album, the Chicago Steppin' album. We gonna
Yeah, I
play the
mean,
R. Kelly?
what's the song? Step in the Name of Love.
Yeah, Step in the Name of Love. Yep.
That's about it. As far that might be where you have to stop with him nowadays at a family
Why?
reunion.
Why you gonna stop in the Step in the Name of Love? No, we can't have nothing else. No
That
more R.
might be about the
Kelly.
safest. That's probably well that and I believe I could fly. That might be about the safest thing to play at
So
a
no
family
bump and
reunion.
grind. No bump and grind. No 12 play.
No, no, we can't do that.
No, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and somebody said this. One of my friends from Nashville, she said, "Yeah, now you think about it, you kind of have to consider who was R. Kelly writing these songs about. Was it somebody underage? Was it an experience he had with who knows, God knows who what? So as we're listening to the song and cheering the song on, we could be cheering on some bad behavior. Something to think
Yeah.
about. But I still gonna sing that song. I mean, I gotta admit, 12 Play is one of my favorite. Yeah, she said bring R. Kelly back. 12K is one of, why I say 12K? 12 play. 12 play is one of my favorite songs to do at karaoke. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. I'll give you a reason why. Because that song has sentimental value out. She said if Trump out here and about to, we should be able to listen to it. That's right. Because Trump, he doing wrong. Why can't we listen to I don't see nothing wrong? Because Trump, he doing his thing. Why can't R. Kelly, we got to play him? But okay, back to 12 play. I remember going to my uncle and aunt's house in Northern Virginia, and that being one of the albums he played in the 90s. Between that and Mariah Carey Christmas, I distinctly remember, and it got me because this uncle is like in the Navy. That's my Uncle Lawrence, retired from the Navy. You think about him. Right, I don't care. I love same here. I'm on you with the R. Kelly. Straight and narrow. He's go to the Catholic church. He do right by his wife, his children, and then you go to his house and you hear him listen to R. Kelly. What would you think? I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? So for me, it kind of makes me think about him when I sing 12, when I do 12 play, because he was literally, I was only like, I don't know how old, but I was a teenager. I was maybe, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there going to his house because we would go up there during the summers plus Christmas time. So we talking about family reunions. Sometimes family reunions don't have to be formal. Um, oh, you gonna be on the TikTok too. You can listen in on the TikTok. But so sometimes family reunions don't have to be formal. They could be, oh, we're just visiting my cousin's house. We're going over here. Just like my cousin is on right here. Yeah, bye Kishana. We used to we used to have family reunions in a way because we always went over her house like every almost every Friday night to do something. If we weren't over the house doing pizza and movies, we might have went out to the club or we went out to see this person or we went to out to the movies. But we were over there and her mom would always cook us something to eat or say, "Do y'all want something to eat?" And then her dad was always back in the room watching westerns like your dad be watching the westerns. He would always be back in the room watching his westerns or telling a funny story or something like that. I remember one time, yeah, Kishana left, but I'm still going to tell the story. I don't know where they had gone. I don't know if her parents went on a date night or they went somewhere on an extended trip, but we were all over the house and somehow we got a hold to her dad's walker. So we was playing around with like dancing with the walker. It was I think somebody has that on video. I don't know, video or camera, pictures. It was hilarious. I was like, this is, but we always had the best time. We had like pizza. I mean, because me, my sisters would always go over there, and sometimes her brother would be there, her brother Larry. Sometimes not. But then if he was there, he would hang out with us, and if he wasn't there, he wouldn't hang out with us. What kind of cuz of course you got a brother and you got tons of cousins too. What did y'all like to do when your family got together?
For us, it was always trying to get a basketball game going, either basketball or video games or football or kickball.
Oh, y'all did kickball?
Oh yeah, we used to love playing kickball
Where did you play that?
at my grandmother's house.
You're talking
Here,
about
here,
the grandmother's house I went to or your dad's mom?
no, the one,
The other
yeah,
house.
the one you went to.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, cuz it's definitely a big yard over there. Did y'all do anything else? Y'all eat?
Oh yeah, we ate. Yeah, back home we used to have our after basketball we have our Kool-Aid and jelly cake.
Okay. Oh, you got to tell them about the jelly cake because I don't know what jelly cake. But he's the one who hipped me to it, and I still have yet to eat this. Do y'all know about jelly cake? Because I sure don't. Tell us about the jelly cake.
I mean, it's like a layered cake. With you do like apple jelly in the in between each layer. That's
But
the
you
thing
ain't
we did
telling the
back in.
whole story.
Well, my grandmother, she would make. Well, actually, yeah, my grandmother, my and her sisters, everybody made it down there. And one of my cousins, she makes it now. She said it's as soon as she puts it out, it's gone.
This must be a good cake.
Yeah, you gotta try. I might have to try to see if I can make it.
So you do, is it just apple or is it other kind of jelly that different flavors?
That's the main one. I'm sure people do it with other flavors. Apple jelly is the only flavor I've had it with.
Hmm. I mean, it sounds good to me. I just never had it. We always had a layer cake or pound cake, like my grandmother's recipe pound cake.
Oh yeah, we had pound cake too, but jelly cake was always the jelly cake, pecan pie, and sweet potato pie.
So no peach cobbler?
No, I mean, no, it didn't really have peach cobbler like that. I mean, it's good, but it just wasn't a big thing back then.
Us neither. If we had cobbler, it was something my mom might have made on a regular Sunday, and blackberries was the main one because we could pick them in the wild, like right in the backyard.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, I was used to just eating the berries by itself. I didn't really need it to be in a pie or anything.
Because we had that, like you said, y'all had the berries, you just eat them plain. I know a lot of people make banana pudding. We did not grow up making banana pudding either. Now my mom did make rice pudding, which is very good. I made that for y'all. Um, I don't know. Was that last year I took that down? I think it was last year I took did the rice
Was it
pudding.
Thanksgiving?
It probably
I think it
was,
was.
but I did the rice pudding and I had to do because Terrence don't you don't like raisins, so I did one with raisins and I did one without raisins.
I mean, I'll eat raisins by themselves. I just don't like them in other stuff.
Okay, what about the people who be putting the raisins in the potato salad?
I haven't tried that kind of potato salad, so I don't know
I
what
don't want
that's
it
about.
either. That sound like larceny. It's like why you put because I can understand because there are places who put grapes like those have the sliced grapes in chicken salad. I do like that. But I don't know about the raisins, the dried form of the grape. I'm not really into that. So let's get back to the music because I know last night you were able to make some mixes for the World Family Experience coming up next
Yeah,
Saturday.
well, those that was just a test. That's not the actual ones I want to make yet.
Okay, well, what did you do? Explain to the people what you did to make those test mixes.
I made an app on I created an app that allows you to automate like a mix. I mean, I can still do the mix myself and record my own, but I just wanted to try it out to see if it would do uh, to automate a mix for me and just like to create a playlist and I can set it to do like a 5 minute mix, a 10 minute mix, even a 30 minute mix. And it can do different
Mm-hmm.
styles, whether it's blending or scratching. I need to work on it some more after this.
Because what do you find is helpful about the app that you created?
Because at the event, because it's on Zoom, I can't really do it live because it's going to have issues switching between audio devices. And that would just be a technical issue trying to do that live over Zoom.
Right.
So I need to pre-record some stuff and just have it set for the different times during the show.
Hmm. So it seems like it's making it more seamless, simple for the show. Like it'll go better instead of you
Yeah.
trying to switch between the board and all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
because if I do it, I'd have to be on. I would just have to keep switching audio devices, and then that can get tricky and cause the Zoom app to crash like it did last time. And yeah, we don't want to have any issues with that.
Yeah, because I find, and this is a lesson, this is a life lesson for everybody listening to. Simplify. Sometimes we want our production or whatever it is, your business, your sports game, your house, you want it to look perfect. You're like, I have to get that now. Just simplify it. If you can only do this piece, let's go to the house. Let's say you want your yard to look a certain way. You want the landscape and you seen the bushes you want, the flowers you want, how you want your yard to look. Don't stress about, I got to get it all now. No, take it piece by piece and say, okay, I can get this bit this month. Next month we're going to get this, and by the end of the year or by the end of 365 days we can have it here. That's one thing I like is simplifying things because a lot of times we stress out because we want stuff perfect. But your audience, your people, like the people looking at the yard, ain't gonna care whether you got this bush or that bush. They gon' only see it, but we judging ourselves saying, "Oh my gosh, it's not right." Like even with what I'm preparing with my song, I don't want it to be perfect. I just want people to feel the heart of the song. Because I'm singing this song by Rita Ora, all kinds of stuff. Y'all just gotta come to see it. We'll put the link down here for the event so you can purchase your ticket on Eventbrite. But yeah, nothing has to be perfect. We should not be striving for perfection. And I used to do that. I'm a reformed perfectionist. Like, because what do you think, Terrence? Do you think there was a time that I may have been a perfectionist that you witnessed or still am?
Um, Maybe not so much.
But have you witnessed it? Because you know me for 6 years. Have you witnessed anything that I just wanted to be perfect or had to be a certain way?
Maybe I can't think of a specific time, but mostly it's just as long as you get something going, or the biggest thing is to get something started, or get yeah, complete something.
Well, I'm glad you recognize that I ain't been perfect because I think there was some times that I was trying to be perfect.
Yeah, I know that's my problem.
What you mean?
It's hard for me to do something if I can't get it perfect.
Because what do you think is going on when you want it to be perfect? Like, what's going on where you're like, I gotta get this right?
Being too concerned about what other people think.
Oh, and what do other people think? I mean, I went through that myself. I still go through some of that.
I don't know. It depends. I don't always know. And then there's some things I just don't even put out there because I don't feel like getting criticized about it.
Do you think people are going to criticize you?
Maybe.
I mean, they probably will and they probably won't because we see what happened with EYL here recently. People criticizing them because what they said about the city of Atlanta. Then Boyce Watkins came. I just saw him. He was giving them kind of a pep talk. He's like, "Come on, guys, you shouldn't have responded that way. I've had my own criticism from the black community because when you stand up and say you're going to do something big and do something great, because he's put on his own conference. I've gone to Boyce Watkins' event in Louisville one year, and so basically, what Boyce Watkins is saying is when you do something big like this is what we're putting on big world family experience, you're going to get the critics. I'm going to get the critics. Watch on that day, or even right now, people are like, well, let me tell you the stuff that people already saying, just so we know we can't let other people stop us. They already saying this. Oh, why y'all charging for a Zoom? It should be free. It's not a Zoom. It's a party. It's an event. It's a concert. You telling me every other concert you went to you ain't pay? Okay, that's critique number one. Critique number two may be, oh, I don't like the way my face looked on the promo. I mean, it's all kinds of people gonna critique. Oh, why didn't y'all do it on a different day? You knew that that was gonna be the day everybody's having a family reunion. People got excuse for everything. Oh, y'all should have did it in person instead of virtual. I ain't coming because it's not in person. Oh, why you got these artists? Why you ain't pick somebody more famous? These the people who ain't put on nothing a day in their life, but they got it. That's why you gotta, and I'm talking to everybody in the audience. You gotta understand who's the messenger who's critiquing. If that person has never planned a big event, national, worldwide, citywide, whatever, why am I listening to them? Just like with the EYL, they should not be listening to people who have never planned an event with 30K. Now, if the person or people have planned an event with 30K in attendance, they should be listening to them folks, not the ones who all they did was host a family reunion with 5 people. Why I'm listening to them fools? They can't tell me nothing. That's my thing about critique, is only listen to the people who have the right to critique you, because they have the experience, because they gonna critique us during the show. They gonna be like, her mic is off, why he got his background looking like that, why her background look like that, I don't like her singing, I don't like his singing, oh, why they do that, why they do that. It's just people just, you just got critics. They gotta talk about everything. The food could have been the best food at the restaurant, but they gonna have something to say. I didn't like the napkins. What the napkins got to do with you eating? You know they be saying this stuff. You just got. I just laugh at them, and I had to learn to laugh at them. Cause at first I used to get, like real anxious, or like, why are they talking about me? And then for a whole day, I'm mad or upset at myself or sad because somebody said something. Now I'm just like, say whatever you want to say, because I know the person making that comment or said that statement to me, they ain't doing what I'm doing. So why should I listen to them? Like, for example, are those people DJing? Do they do what you do? Do they know what you know about AI or any of the stuff you know?
No.
So that's my thing. I ain't listening to nobody. I don't know how to do nothing. And you want me to listen to you? For what? I'm like, oh, let's talk food real quick. Cause what we've been eating over here these past couple of days.
Now I had quesadillas last night.
And what
Um,
kind?
Tuna.
Oh yeah, we
I
had
never had a tuna one before, but it was good though.
yeah, it had what was on it?
Uh, what? Oh, just tuna and cheese, right? And the
Spinach. Yeah,
salsa.
spinach was in it too.
Oh yeah, spinach.
So yeah, we be eating good over here. I made them quesadillas earlier tonight. I made spinach and some of them little smokies and baked beans. Do y'all know over in the UK? Because this is from my UK family, my UK world family. They eat beans and toast. Do you want that for what? Maybe we can do that for breakfast one day to see what it tastes like. Like, what is
I
it?
gotta look at because it just doesn't seem like it goes together. I gotta
Let's
look
look
at
it
that.
up right now. Hold on a second. I'm about to find a picture and share it. Hold on. I'm gonna share it from Google. I need to see what these beans, because I saw Kev on stage eating this when he went over there for one of his performances. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen for everybody so we can see what these beans and toast looking like. Okay, can you see it?
It's still loading.
Okay.
Okay, I see something now.
Do you see this? This is like a whole meal apparently.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's just.
Y'all gotta tell us about the beans and toast. If y'all like it, we love it.
Yeah, I don't. It's like somebody just put toast on a plate and just put a spoonful of beans on top.
Are you saying this a struggle meal?
It's looking like it. I mean, there's some of these other ones look a little more
Yeah,
gourmet,
like
but
look at this with the tomatoes.
I
And it's
don't
got
know.
eggs.
Still, it's no. I just give me my toast on the side.
Toast on the side. Toast on the side. I gotta get the toast on the side.
I
That
mean, the
sound like,
avocado toast.
oh
People
yeah.
do an avocado toast. That doesn't look any better,
Yeah, because let's look at that. Let's look at the avocado toast. What would you
and that's
think?
expensive too.
It is. What would you think if your family served avocado toast at the family reunion, like for the function, the dinner function?
I have to check, do a wellness check, make sure everybody.
You gonna say, where my bacon at? Where my chicken at? Where the ribs at? Where them ribs at? Where them ribs at? Where them ribs? Whoa, whoa, whoa! You got the avocado toast. It's like, what is that? But I mean, I gotta admit, me and one of my business contacts went to this place, Jam and Toast, what, like 3 months ago? And I did have the dish that was an avocado toast. They put bacon on it. It was good. They had a little side salad with the mixed greens. So don't be knocking. Now, if they served that at the family reunion, that's a different story because ain't nobody eating that. Now, if that was a something for brunch at the family reunion, the next day, and that's one of the options, but you also have eggs and bacon and waffles and all that type of stuff. Yeah, it would be cool. But you saying you doing a wellness check on it. You said I gotta
Yeah, I
check
might
on
have
them.
to.
Well, where does that idea, you know me, I'm always having the curiosity of a child. Where does our food choices come from? Because that makes me think. Who approved what food was good at the family reunion? Who approves it?
Mm, I guess that's a good question.
I guess the grandma do, don't it?
Yeah, or whoever was cooking.
Yeah, whoever's cooking, they say what go. But I feel like whoever's cooking takes into account the guest and the history of the food and the history of the family. They don't just say we gonna have avocado toast just because that's what they feel. They take into account the majority. Because I know in my family, one of my cousins, she's my mom's first cousin, Clarice. I guess she would be considered vegetarian. So ever since I known her, she would bring her own food to the family reunion. So she would have her spread, her plate, her cooler. But sometimes people would eat her food. They're like, "Ooh, can we taste your food? We don't want this other food. We want your food." But her food, she always had good food. But you gotta, I guess you go with the majority. If the majority wants fried chicken, do fried chicken. Don't be trying to get no vegan burgers. Ain't nobody gonna go for that. I can't go for that. No, oh, no, can't do. I can't go for that. No, no, I can't do. Yeah, people gonna be like, protesting. Where's my pork? Where's my pork? I need my pork. Where's my pork? I need my burger. I need burger. I need burger. They gonna be up in there protesting. Fried chicken now. Fried chicken now. Fried chicken now. Biscuits and rolls. Biscuits and rolls. Biscuits and rolls. Biscuits and rolls. I want corn. I want corn. I want. Y'all know this how we gonna be as hosts at the event. He gonna be sitting over there just laughing at. But this is how it be at the house, ain't it? I be cutting up, dancing, doing something, and you over there just shaking your head. Like, what is she doing now? She acting up. But that's what we be doing. So that's what we're bringing to the host. We're inviting y'all into our family. Okay, before we end, because we'll wrap up in like 2 minutes or so, maybe tell the people what you're bringing as the music man, as the DJ to the event next week. What's your biggest intention?
To set the mood and kind of go with the flow of the show.
Hmm.
Like, of course, try to keep everything more upbeat. Uh, a little bit of old school, new school, and definitely world music from other countries.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I think we can end with the I never thought to do this. I can play the song. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna move this phone here. But I think we can play the World Family Experience song, which I need to put in the. Well, you're going to be playing this anyway. I don't think I need to give this to everybody. Hold on. World Family. Oh, you know where it is? It ain't there. It's in this other folder, y'all. Let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, where the song at? Where the song at? I said, where the song at? Oh, there it is. Theme song. Okay, let's pause. We gonna end it by playing this song. If it would load, hold on a second. Y'all can't hear it because I'm not sharing yet. So let's share. We gonna share here. And we can talk over this while it's playing as we exit. But this is a theme song when you come to the event, and as you're hearing it right now, for the rest of the live streams, we'll play this song on the live stream.
World family experience. One night,
One
one
family
family
experience.
experience. One night,
And it's almost, I befittingly wore this tonight. Look, it's like a ocean
one night,
Jamaican
one
vibe. Jamaica
family experience. We gather together for love, fun,
and
community.
unity.
We are a
Bye,
family,
everybody on
we are a
Instagram.
growing
Bye, y'all.
tree. We build a dynasty, just you and me. World family experience.
Family experience.
Love surrounds.
One
Love
family
family experience.
experience.
Oh,
One family experience.
love
We grooving,
surrounds.
we grooving,
Love
we grooving.
family experience. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh,
World
oh.
family experience.
I didn't realize this, but they even put the saxophone solo in there, kind of like my dad in his song. Well, of course he played the saxophone, and so, but even in this theme song,
Did you prompt it to do that?
I didn't prompt it to do saxophone. I just said I said what I wanted in terms of the vibe, healing, community, and like reggae vibes. Yeah, that's all I said. I gotta stand up and dance to this. Gotta get your wine on. Family experience. That's it, y'all. We gonna see y'all tomorrow night, okay? We will be back for another after hours. You got any final words, DJ T-Rex?
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, yeah, because tomorrow, everybody, we've invited in members of the cast. So, members like the artists who are going to be performing, plus production team, they may pop in. We might have two of them pop in, one, two, seven, 10. We don't know. It's going to be an open show, but that's what tomorrow is going to be. It's going to be our family meets your family. So, all the people who've been working behind the scenes, and we'll chit chat with them tomorrow night. We will see you then. Bye,